Now, the shares of NEOs are trading up almost 10% in Hong Kong. Now, this, ladies and gents, it is coming after the Chinese investment bank issued a bullish note on NEO, which, of course, they indicated that they believe that NEO right now is supposed to be trading around over 194 Chinese yen, which is a very good 30% looking on where NEO is currently trading at right now, which is something that, of course, it is always good to see the big financial institutions coming, putting a bullish sentiment onto NEO. Now, of course, before we dig deep into this article which you just read recently about NEO, or today about NEO, please consider hitting that likes button if you do enjoy the content that I'll be giving you about this new stock. And you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and you should not take it as a professional financial advice video. So yes, you heard me that right. The Chinese investment bank came and indicated that they are putting, or they believe that NEO should be trading at 30% higher than where it's trading at right now, which is always supposed to be something that is taken as a bullish sentiment. Now, of course, the Chinese investment bank indicated or also stressed the point that NEO in Shanghai, it is back to pre-COVID levels in terms of traffic, which is something that has to show you that even when it comes to deliveries, we are to expect NEO to start delivering some good delivery numbers. As you know by now that for the month of June, most analysts believe that worst case scenario, we are to expect NEO to deliver around 12,000 vehicles, which will be a record-breaking monthly delivery, because you know that NEO has never delivered over 11,000 vehicles ever since its existence. But due to the production ramp-up that has been taking place in NEO's current existing factory, Jack NEO, we are to expect to see NEO delivering some good delivery numbers going forward. And those of you that have been following me for some time, you know that we have covered that already on this channel. So the Chinese investment bank, like I said, believes that NEO is supposed to be trading at 30%, or its actual price, looking at the latest development, future prospects, is supposed to be trading over 190 Chinese yen or RMB, which is something that must just show you that if you load the boat onto this stock, you might be sitting with around 30% of good returns in the near future. Now, you remember that JP Morgan or some of the big financial institutions are also sharing the same sentiments as the Chinese investment bank, which getting to know that, of course, the Chinese investment bank also is coming and stressing the point that NEO, a stock like NEO, should be trading over 190 RMB. It's a good confirmation of saying that it looks like big financial institutions are seeing the potential that is lying in these Chinese stocks, because these stocks have been, or their share prices have been going down ever since beginning of 2021 due to, of course, short-term headwinds, of which some of the headwinds, like the delisting fears, are still surrounding these stocks. So though we know that the Chinese regulators have been coming time and again giving us assurance that the Chinese stocks will remain listed in the New York Stock Exchange, and we are not to panic, or we are not supposed to panic, and a resolution will be brought to investors, or it will be announced so that investors can see that. Now, you'll know that there's progress. They've also indicated to us the progress that they are making with the US regulators about the video calls that are being made every week or on a weekly basis, trying to address, of course, the issue at hand of Chinese stocks, those that are listed in the New York Stock Exchange, delisting from the, of course, New York or on that exchange, which is something that, of course, getting to know that there's progress. There have been meetings taking place. It's one of the things that must definitely make you to, of course, consider maybe loading the boat on some of the Chinese stocks like NEO. Now, of course, you will remember that in terms of the delivery, total deliveries, most analysts also believe that NEO in the second half of this year, it is expected to deliver some very good, strong delivery numbers. I mean, Morgan Stanley believes that the NEO will finish the year delivering over 30,000 vehicles, whereas on the other side, Deutsche Bank, or Edison Yu from Deutsche Bank, believes that NEO will finish the year delivering over 25,000 vehicles. And ladies and gents, this is on a month to month, and getting to know that right now NIO has never delivered over 11,000 vehicles ever since their existence should just definitely make you to see that it looks like the future it's so bright for the NIO stock. I mean, NIO Park, it is expected to have, which is their new factory, it is expected to have total deliveries of around 1 million, which is something that is incredible. And with the Jack Neo, you know that production capacity after the upgrades, it is expected to reach 300,000 with double shifts, which is something that is incredible. Now, the good thing about NIO is that NIO is a company, or it's a stock that is not only is it liked in China, but it is a company that its vehicles are also liked outside of China. I mean, to date, in the first destination outside of China where NIO is selling their cars, which is in Norway, they have sold over 600 vehicles to date. And you remember that of course, NIO House, or that place in Oslo where they are selling their NIO cars, they started selling there last year in October, and they have not been selling all of their models. They've only been selling one model, and that is the NIO ES8. Now imagine the kind of sales that we can be able to generate from that destination in Norway when NIO started, of course, also importing their ET7, ET5 and all their other models, including their latest model, which they just revealed last week, which is the NIO ES7. NIO will do very well outside of China, which is the very same thing, or the very same sentiments that Mizuho Securities shared with us back in 2021, indicating that NIO will not only do well in China, but it will also do well outside of China, which is something that is to be taken as a very good or bullish sign that NIO will do very well. I mean, this year NIO, it is expected to penetrate 4 more new European countries before the year ends, which is something that is incredible and must just motivate you to stay long onto this NIO stock, because ladies and gents, one way or the other, this is a stock which is just set to do very well. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you a quick update about the latest developments that we just read, or the latest bullish sentiments we just read from the Chinese investment bank, which indicated that they believe that NIO should be trading around or over 190 RMB, or Chinese yuan, which is something that is incredible, or get to motivate investors to invest or confirm what other big institutions have been saying about the Chinese stocks, including NIO. And like I always say, please do make sure that you do your own DD, so that at least you get comfortable when you are investing into this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.